Yo, what to do, everybody? It's your boy Killer Kill TV, aka the Do-Rag King. Chest slaps for you and your crew. Back with another video, man. Oh man, I've been loving doing these reactions, man. I ain't gonna lie, but I've been slacking. Okay, I've been slacking playing some GTA 5 RP, bro. I mean, I dead ass just got off of it right now. Like, that would tell you, like, I've been on the grind on that game. Like, that game is so fun. But we're back with some more reactions, man. Doing a scientist explain why you can't get rid of cockroaches. Now, there was no cockroach in my room today, but there was some big ass bug. I don't know what it was, like a caterpillar or something. That motherfucker was kind of fast like a roach. You feel me? That mother was, you feel me? So it kind of got me thinking, like, why can't we get rid of? Why is cockroaches even here? Like, if you think about it. What purpose do cockroaches serve besides being a nuisance? Like, they don't cleanse anything. They don't eat other insects, do they? All they do is be around garbage all day and make more cockroaches. You feel me? Like, they don't do anything. But, like, what purpose do they serve? Like, what eats a cockroach? Like, there's a lot of reasons. Like, there's a lot. Like, what? Like, why are they even here? I mean, it's probably the same thing as like shrimp and what's the other stuff? God dang it, tip of my mother freaking tongue. Wait, roaches, shrimp, crawfish. It's like, why are these three things even here? They don't serve no purpose. What does crawfish do? What does shrimp do? Besides shit and reproduce. Cockroaches shit and reproduce. Crawfish shit and reproduce. Like, what do they do? I don't know. So, but we're gonna find out why we can't get rid of cockroaches, because I'm pretty sure you got some cockroaches in your house right now, and you're wondering, like, dang, Kelly, I actually kind of needed this video. So I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the video. We're on the road to 600 subscribers. Let's see what we got, man.
It's the middle of the night and you find
I ain't gonna lie to you, my headset's off. Sorry, not sorry. Blooper.
yourself needing to get up out of bed and go to the bathroom. You're still half asleep as you do your business and then finish on the toilet and go to wash your hands in the sink. Your view is slightly blurry through your sleep-crusted eyes.
Yes,
but something alerts your attention to the reflection in the mirror. You see what looks like a speck on the wall behind you. You wipe your eyes to see more clearly, horrified when you realize that the speck is a cockroach. At once, you're startled by the sight of it, grossed out and disgusted. It's obscene and enough to make your skin crawl. For most of us, bugs, especially cockroaches, are just plain nasty to have around the house.
Hey, I hate bugs, bro. I hate bugs. I don't like cockroaches. I don't like fruit flies. I hate flies. I hate bugs, and I hate bugs, bro. Like, I don't like going outside sometimes because I don't like bugs, bro. I could be on that show, that phobia show. Like, I don't like, I'll go outside, but I don't like when I see a bug or a bug starts attacking me or mosquitoes, I just get turned off and I'll be like, all right, I'm ready to go inside. Like, I just don't like nature bugs. Now, animals and stuff is different, but bugs, why are insects even here sometimes? Like, why is insects here? You come down here and tell me why insects is here? No. Well, then I'm gonna keep hating insects.
With cockroaches, you may feel the immediate need to use insecticide to poison them. Scientists have recently reported, however, that this approach will not work because, like it or not, roaches are highly adept at survival. How are they able to survive so well? And is there any effective way to get rid of
motherfuckers can survive a nuclear attack?
Them? In any given population of roaches, there may be one or two or more that possess an immunity to an insecticide. So let's say you go and spray a group of them with the toxins and all but a few of them drop dead. The ones that died were susceptible to the chemicals and did not live to pass on their genes. The survivors, however, are free to continue living and they pass on their insecticide-resistant genes to their offspring. So the next time you use insecticide on them, only a few unlucky susceptible roaches actually die from it. This is because the population has become impervious thanks to those hardy survivors from the initial treatment who went on to create more immune roaches. Before you know it, you have an epidemic on your hands that insecticide won't help you with.
Motherfuckers just cooling, bruh. Roaches just cooling, talking about shit. He ain't killed little Ron over there, but shit, little Mike is immune. You feel me? And his kid's gonna be immune too. And his kid's in too. And don't worry, you make some new drugs, it's okay, we'll adapt. And roaches is grimy, dog. Roaches is so goddamn grimy, dog.
Cockroach.
Hey, I can tell y'all a little funny story real quick, man. So check this out. We moved into an apartment. First time being in an apartment and whatnot. And outside we seen a fat roach, right? It was like by the doorway, just chilling at the doorway, right? I didn't grab my shoe, bow, stepped on the roach, killed him. You feel me? Deceased. A couple of days later, we go out in the front, go smoke and whatnot. Tell me why there was another roach out there. I'm like, I don't even know where these things is coming from. It was pretty dry outside, so like dry stuff and rubs and stuff. So like roaches they're water bugs. You feel me? So they kind of come out and whatnot. So he come out a little creak of the thing. I'm like, oh, you brought your boy. Well, you know what I mean? Your man's dead over there. You feel me? And so I'm over there bucking at the roach, right? I'm literally like bucking at the roach. Tell me where the roaches was like this. I'm literally like, roach is just like, so the roach, so I'm like, okay, bet. So I'm proceeding the roach. That mother sucker said, that motherfucker tried to crawl on me. I'm like, oh, I started running backwards. I'm like, oh, that motherfucker just kept charging at me, bro. I'm talking about, it was just like a little normal little roach charging at me. I couldn't kill him because that motherfucker was just and then eventually like turned away and went inside the little cracks and whatnot. So it disappeared, bro. I swear to gosh, bro. Swear, bro. We had at least 10 roaches outside the crib a couple of days later. Bro, they was legitly just running around. Like, just legit. I'm just like, bro, I don't want to go outside at night, take this trash out. These motherfuckers come out at night. You know they come out at night or whatnot. They was out deep at the front door at night, dog. I'm talking about they was deep, dog. For a whole couple months, bro, we had some beef. I had to call the exterminator and everything to come get their ass. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't take a trash out for at least a couple months. I didn't take it out at night, though. I took it out, like, in the morning. But I wasn't going. At night, I didn't leave the house, you feel me? So, yeah, me and the roaches had some beef. Exterminator came and take care of their ass. But it was, like, a long time. It was, like, 2 years ago. Crazy, though.
Roaches as a species are 300 million-year-old insects. They've been around for a very, very long time and are not likely to disappear anytime soon.
Nope.
They may even inherit the Earth following a nuclear disaster.
See?
After the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, it was mentioned that cockroaches were among the Japanese city's only survivors. These incredibly tough little creatures simply refused to go down without a fight. So perhaps you're thinking now that you might as well give up on trying to get rid of them. Maybe instead of fighting that next roach by spraying poison on it, you should give it a name and buy it a diamond-studded collar with a leash to take it out on walks. After all, if you can't get rid of them, you may as well derive some sort of companionship out of the situation, right? Walking your pet roach would be an interesting conversation starter with anyone that you pass along the street. Perhaps you could even use it as an icebreaker.
Walk around with a little llama. Hey, met my pet roach? Yeah, you know what I mean? We might as well be cool together. His ass always come around my house and shit. Might as well be cool. Go out and get some drinks.
It could help you speak with your crush, but be warned that in all likelihood she might be more creeped out than impressed by your little friend. Before you decide you need to go home and feed your new pet cockroach, you may want to consider that not only are they gross to look at, they're also bad for your health. As disgusting as it sounds, roaches shed tiny bits of dust from their bodies, and this dust is an allergen that can provoke or worsen symptoms of asthma. They also carry pathogens like Salmonella and E. coli. So unlike with a dog or cat, when your pet cockroach sheds, it has the added risk of making you sick. With this in mind, it can be stated with a certain degree of confidence that these creepy crawlers are not good to have around. So then how do you get rid of them? Is the situation as hopeless as it may seem? Maybe not. Rather than using poison as your method of choice for eliminating these pests, physically removing them may provide you with a better long-term solution. This includes using special vacuums to suck up the little monsters. You can also lay down sticky traps to capture them. To further combat against having roaches in your home, you should also make sure that you don't leave anything out that may be tempting them to stick around.
Exactly.
For instance, make sure you take out your
everyday cleaner, bro. Just clean your house every day. Them motherfuckers be gone. Water bugs are different. Water bugs only come in your house if, like, we do have, like, our apartments is like filled with like watery terrain. So like There's always like a bush or something for like, it's just like dry water rub. You know, like water bugs like that shit. So our apartment's fully sprayed, fully vaccinated, whatever you want to call it. So every time a water bug comes in this house, like you'll see like maybe one or two, especially in the rainy seasons here in Atlanta, you'll see like one or two maybe at the front door, or even one outside, like at the like inside the front door or outside the front door. It would be dead though, because it can't, you know what I mean? It's a water, but not even supposed to survive in this type of environment. So
trash once a day, leaving out your leftover
But these
pizza
are
delivery
cockroaches.
boxes from last
These
night
are-
or two
yeah,
nights
yeah.
ago might create a Disney World for the roaches, enticing them to view your house as their own personal paradise. So make sure to be clean and tidy
I
so
got
as not to
cockroaches
make
right
it
now.
easier for them. Also, it's advisable not to leave out any pet food for too long. We mean regular pet food like for your dog or cat, not for your pet roach. Though
Ah.
we'd assume with a certain level of common sense that roach food, whatever that might look like, would also prompt them to stay. So for the sake of keeping the little creatures away, don't leave anything edible lying around the house for too long. If you do all of these things and you still can't seem to get rid of them, the situation might not be as completely hopeless as it seems. Though they are quick at developing resistance to insecticides, they may also be quick to develop susceptibility to them. Since roaches only live for about 100 days and have many offspring, it may only take a few generations for them to re-evolve susceptibility to insecticide. This
True.
means that if you take a break from using it for a while, the chemicals may become effective at killing them once again. So
Yeah.
you may not necessarily have to give up those use of insecticides entirely. Just do your homework and be mindful about when and how often you use it. In order to test the true levels of their resiliency, a study was conducted on German cockroaches whereby they were subjected to different levels of radioactive metal cobalt-60. This experiment was meant to test these insects' limit as applied to any potential future nuclear war. The results confirmed that these critters can indeed survive a nuclear explosion, but that they're not as impervious as we might have previously imagined. Yes, they can survive a nuclear explosion, but only to a certain extent. Though a whopping 10% of cockroaches were able to survive exposure to 370,000 becquerels per
10% is still a lot though, because they can reproduce. So not only like they can literally make more of them in a matter of 100 days, even probably less than that. So I mean, I don't know, man.
meter cubed of cobalt-60.
Them motherfuckers ain't
None
going
survived
nowhere.
exposure to
Why are they even
3.7
here?
million becquerels per meters cubed. To put this into better perspective, 3,700 becquerels per meters cubed of cobalt-60 is enough to kill a person in 10 minutes. So how do these tiny bugs manage to outlive us in such conditions? Scientists attribute the cockroaches' survivability to their simple bodies. Their cell cycles are also slower than a human's, making them less sensitive to radiation. So although it is possible that cockroaches would take over the planet upon nuclear devastation, even these ancient insects are not entirely invincible. If an explosion were powerful enough, they wouldn't be able to continue on. So what do you think of this? Do you feel better?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, man, it's just interesting to learn about some of these things, just so it's just better for you and to figure out like what you got, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, certain things like this interest me. Like, why do they survive? Like some of this shit I didn't even know. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I just know roaches just roach. You feel me? I don't be knowing. So hopefully, guys, I mean, I know you guys are out for the school for the summer, so this is a good educational video for you. So hopefully you take this, write this down, and apply it to your life. You feel me? Now, as always, your boy Kelly TV, aka the Do-Rag King. Catch y'all in the next one. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the video. We're on the road to 600 motherfucking subscribers.